guys, I'm back with another Halloween inspired tutorial, so let's just get started. I'm taking Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and applying this all over my face. This helps make your pores almost invisible, and it also makes your makeup stay on for the entire night. So this one is definitely my go-to primer. For foundation, I'm using Too Faced Born This Way in the color Warm Beige, and I'm applying it with this MAC foundation brush in the number 107. For concealer, I'm taking Maybelline's Age Rewind and applying this in a triangle shape underneath my eyes. Then I'm just going to take a damp beauty blender and blend the concealer out. To prime my lids, I'm going to take the same concealer and apply it to my eyelids and blend it out with my beauty blender. With Revlon's Color Stay Translucent Powder, I'm going to take this brush and apply it underneath my eyes. To pack it on a little bit more heavy, I'm going to take my beauty blender and do the same thing. Now I'm taking this orangey blush by MAC in the color Raisin, and I'm actually going to use this as shadow and apply it to my lid against a straight edge. Later on, I'm going to apply this to my cheekbones, so I just wanted the colors to correspond with each other from my eyes to my cheekbones. I'm taking this dark purple shadow by MAC in the color Sketch and applying this to the same area. If you're someone like me who likes a harsh line where your eyeshadow ends, I highly recommend doing it this way instead of going back in with concealer and cleaning it up afterwards, because that often gets really cakey. Taking this matte black shadow by MAC in the color Midnight, I'm applying this first all over my lid and then slowly working it up to the crease. I'm going in with another coat to darken it up even more, and then I'm taking a fluffy brush with no product on it and blending it out. I'm just going to repeat the same process until I get it to the darkness that I'd like it to be. On top of that, I'm taking Swiss Chocolate by MAC and applying this into my crease. So the first take of me applying this cut out, but basically I just took my finger and some red face paint by Maron and applied this to my lid very gently and in a patting motion so it blends in better with the shadow. Going back in with the short brush and the matte black shadow, I'm just going to darken up the crease again. Now taking the same red face paint and an angled brush, I'm going to apply a thin but messy line underneath my eyes to connect the red face paint down to my lower lash line. I'm going to go in with a brush with no product on it and just drag the product down to give it a more smoky effect on my lower lash line. Taking an angled brush and the same matte black eyeshadow by MAC, I'm going to create a wing. I'm doing it the same way you would as if it was a regular eyeliner. The reason I'm using shadow is so it's more subtle and it's not as harsh. Personally, I can't do a dramatic look without a wing. It works well with my eyes and I just absolutely love it, so I needed to find a way to incorporate it somehow. I didn't want too bold of a black because it's Halloween and I didn't want it to distract too much from the red. It's not that often that you get to incorporate colors like this into your everyday makeup, so I just wanted to take advantage of the fact that I could. So this is where that red blush comes in that I was talking about before. I'm taking this straight brush and I'm just kind of drawing out where my contour is going to be because it's going to be pretty dark. And with this fluffy brush by Smashbox, I'm taking the same color and just blending it out a little bit more. I'm curving it more downwards as it gets closer to my mouth so it gives that really intense bone structure look. Now taking this fluffy angled brush, I'm just going to blend out what I have on. Now moving on to the other side, I'm just going to darken it up as I have on the other side and bring it up to my temple as well. I want the contour to be dark and intense, but I want it to be slightly blended and not look messy, so I'm just going to take this brush and blend it out. Going in with this grayish purple color by MAC in the color Fake, I'm going to blend this out and just change up the color a little bit so it's not just one color and it has a little bit of contrast to it. And then again, I'm just blending it out with this big brush. Also going to take this smaller brush and connect it to where my eyeshadow ends so that it kind of looks like these deep dark colors are just the contrast from the light hitting my face. It kind of gives that dark sunken in look. With this small blush brush, I'm going to kind of pinch the sides so it's slightly angled, and I'm just going to use this to apply that purplish gray shadow to my face even more. For mascara, I'm using Almay's One Coat Nourishing Mascara, and I'm applying this to my top and bottom lashes. Now that the face paint completely dried, I thought it needed another coating, so I'm taking this short brush and I'm just kind of patting it onto my lid. For brows, I'm just going to brush them out to how I like them, and then using a Smashbox angled brush, I'm going to fill them in with MAC's brow powder in the color Gross Culture. I'm taking Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil and I'm applying this to my waterline and my tightline. Using NYX or NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, I'm going to apply this to the very outer lines of my lips and the insides. Over that, I'm taking ColourPop's Ultra Matte Lip in the color Rouge, and I'm just going to apply this all over, and then with a flatter brush, clean up the lines a little bit and blend it in. Using this lip brush, I'm just going to overdraw my lips a little bit and also try and blend in the black and the red as much as possible. And here's the final look for this red and black Halloween tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.